Hello everyone, on this episode of Kindred Spirits, third-person gallery shooters. Of all the variations in gameplay available from arcades to home consoles, a somewhat rare style of game seems to be the third-person gallery shooter. In this review, we will take a look at 3 offerings with this style of gameplay engagement. Released in 1990 for arcades and developed by D.A.T Corporation, Blood Brothers is a Western-themed third-person gallery shooter. You will play as either a cowboy or a Native American Indian, who have joined in a blood brother oath to fight Big Bad John and his gang of ruffians. Controlling your chosen character for the first couple of areas is cumbersome until you get the hang of the play mechanics, and then it's an all-out free-for-all. The shoot button anchors you to one spot until you release it, but luckily you don't have to really move too much or any at all in the earlier areas if you are good enough to shoot both the bullets and the sticks of dynamite out of the air. You have a drop and roll button to dodge any projectiles that may be getting too close to your safe zone. Power-ups for your guns are a noticeable upgrade in your favor, but are on a timer and do not carry over to the next area. Each stage section is completed when the foe bar at the bottom of the screen is empty and a boss fight occurs every 4th stage section. The last 2 boss fights do reset when you run out of lives, meaning you need to get good or give up trying. We also felt the game was a little on the long side for a static area gallery style shooter. Graphics are a mix of non-chronological items, like dirigible balloons, trains, and biplanes, to canoes and horses. Both the cowboys and Indians have the standard stereotypical range of outfits. With board towns, mines, rivers, train tracks, and deserts, the backgrounds are all Old West standards. Most of the stage areas can be destroyed or interacted with. Enemy projectiles are easy to spot in mid-flight, and your crosshairs are not annoyingly too large or have unnecessary flashing animations. The sound effects are all great, with only the background music doing its best stuck-on replay impression. Overall, Blood Brothers is a fun arcade gaming experience with just a few shortcomings. We give it a 7 out of 10. Released in 1990 for arcades and developed by SNK, NAM 1975 is a third-person gallery shooter very loosely based on the Vietnam War. You will play as one of 2 soldiers who have returned to NAM in the summer of 1975 to rescue a scientist and his daughter. From the get-go, controlling your character is as easy as it can get. You can run and gun, pray and spray, or if you prefer, stroll and make holes. The shoot button does anchor you in one place until you release it, and you get a quick sprint cartwheel dodge button for all those close call moments. Power-ups can both boost your guns or change your grenades for a short amount of time or a limited number of usages. Freed hostages will help you as a reward, even if they don't have very good shooting skills. Most stages scroll or have some sort of movement and usually stop at the end with a boss fight. The last boss fight resets the game back to the title screen when you run out of lives, making it either the most quarter-eating stage of the game if players are hell-bent on seeing the ending, or the least profitable stage as players walked away in frustration. With a playtime of around 30 minutes, the game doesn't overstay its welcome or wear itself thin. Graphics are very loosely based on reality with a mix of real-life machines and strange concept machines. Enemies are also a mix of realistic design soldiers, B-movie villains, and super soldiers. Some of the stage objects can be destroyed or interacted with, and enemy projectiles are easy to spot in the middle of all the fighting. Cutscenes between the stages give you some small story plot updates, again with a mix of realistic and over-the-top character designs. The sound effects are not groundbreaking, but do the job well. The background music is different each level, with the bosses having their own combat too.
Tell us, how do you know our plan?
I don't
Cutscene voiceovers do occasionally sound like the actor got too close to the microphone with no budget for retakes, but overall help set the mood.
Enemy's commander was hit by a sniper, but we still got some info. The laser weapon Dr. Muckley is building is near completion at the enemy camp.
We did have fun with NAMM 1975, as it is a good gaming experience. If only that last boss fight didn't reset you. We give NAMM 1975 a 7 out of 10. Developed by Gelco and then published in 1994 for the Kingdom of Spain, Alligator Hunt is a two-player third-person shooting gallery-style arcade game. You'll play as one of two skateboarding kids who have joined the fight to protect Earth from alien invaders while launching a counterattack to destroy the aliens' home base. Controlling your chosen character is easy peasy lemon squeezy, with the simplicity and responsiveness of the inputs. Just shoot, dodge, or move. Like other third-person gallery shooters, the shoot button anchors you to one spot until you release it. The drop and roll button is used to dodge enemy attacks, and the missile button is used for heavier attacks on more powerful enemies or on smaller grouped up enemies. Occasionally there is a short minigame where you have to guide your ship down a launch pad while hammering on one of the action buttons to throttle up your engines. The space stages have the same commands and inputs as the land stages, but just in a spaceship covering, and will make up most of the game, leaving the player with a feeling of buyer's remorse after such a strong start. If you love getting on the high score screen, there are point targets that float down and can be shot to increase their values before being picked up. Graphics are uniquely stylized with machines loosely based on somewhat practical designs thrown in with a mix of Earth-like and alien environments. Enemies are a mix of on-foot, combat walkers, and tons of flying devices, from large fleet carriers to small single-occupant quick-to-attack ships. Cutscenes between the stages give you story updates with some smile-inducing mistranslations and sometimes confusing dialogue. Different death animations, like a heart-playing ghost or when you die in space, gasping for air, are nice extra touches. The sound effects are not groundbreaking, but do the job well. The background music is going to grow old fast, as it is only one guitar-based tune that loops endlessly and is played on almost every stage. The bosses do have their own combat music, but they are few and far between. Cutscene voiceovers do add to the silliness of the mistranslated cutscenes.
This is your last mission.
Hurry up, they will run away.
Entry by the northeastern approach and destroy the nucleus. We trust in you.
Don't worry, baby.
You know how some movie trailers show you all the good things in teasers and have little left over for the actual movie? Alligator Hunt feels a lot like that. We give it a 7 out of 10. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to this channel. And thanks for watching.